Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dhruvi Patel. I am first year student of Computer Engineering at Swaminarayan University. Today I am going to solve lead code problem number 504, which is base 7. So in this problem I have given a number and I have to convert a number in a base 7 representation format, and after converting it in a base 7 representation I have to return the output as the string format. So what is the base 7 representation? So if I have any number and I have to convert the number in a base 7 representation, then I have to divide number by 7, and I have to add the remainder in the resultant string. After that, whatever the result I am getting after dividing it by 7, then I have to again divide that obtained result by 7, and again add the remainder in the resultant string. I have to I have to doing it until I am not getting the number equals to 0. So now let's understand it with example. So as you can see here, I have given number 100. So if I am dividing 100 by 7, so I am getting answer as a 14 and remainder as a 2. So I have to add remainder, which is 2, in the resultant string. After that I have to divide the 14 as 14 by 7. So I am getting 0 as the remainder. So here I am adding 0 in the 0 in the resultant string. After that I am getting the result 2. So I have to divide 2 by 7. So I am getting remainder 2, and a number becomes 0. So here I have to add 2 in the resultant string. So what is the resultant whatever the resultant string, I have to reverse it, and then after that I have to return it as output, because here I have a 202. So after reversing it also become 202, but in many other cases it is not like that. So I have to first reverse the resultant string which I have get. So now let's check the approach to solve this problem and understand it by example. So this is the approach. I have to check if the number, first of all I am checking that if the number is 0, so I have to return 0 directly, because one of the edge case in this problem is when the number is 0, it is not does not pass our code. So here I am using this condition. After that I have to check whether the number is negative or positive. So if the number is negative, I have to convert it in a positive number. So here I am using ABS num method here to converting number into positive number. After that here I am running the loop until the number is not 0. Then I am dividing the number by 7. I am taking the modulo of the number with the 7, and from here I am taking the remainder and adding the remainder in the resultant string. After that, as I say earlier, I have to divide the number further number which I am getting the result for first time when I am dividing the main number by 7. So when I am dividing, let's say I am dividing 100 by 7, so I am getting 40. So now after that I have to equalize, I have to store the 14 in the number value. So here I am dividing the number by 7 and again running the loop, running again loop, and starting with here the numbers value becomes 14, and it runs until it does not becomes to 0. After that I whatever the string I am getting, I have to reverse the string, because it gives the reversed result here. After that I have to check if the number is negative, then I am adding minus sign before the resultant string, and after that I am returning the string which is the base representation or base 7 representation of the given number. Now let's check. Now let's take an example. So here I have a number 100. So the base 7 representation of 100 is getting by when I am dividing 100 by 7. So here I am getting so here I am getting 14 as the output, and it becomes 28. So here I am getting the remainder as a 2. Now I have to add remainder in the resultant string. Here I am taking res. After that it is 2. After I am running the while loop second time, so here I have to take the 14 as the number, and I have to divide it by 7. So when I am dividing 7, so it gives the result as a 2, and output and remainder as a 0. So I have to add this remainder in the resultant string, which is 0. Now when I am dividing the whatever the result I am getting is a 2, when I am dividing it by 7, so here I am getting the remainder as a 0, and number becomes 0 now, so I have to add this remainder in a 2. So when the number becomes 0, now while loop is not running further. As I say earlier, I have to reverse this this resultant string. So after reversing this, it also becomes same as it is. So now let's take another example, which is for n equals to 25. For now, the base representation of a 25 is, when I am dividing it by 7, it has the remainder 4. So now I have to add 4 in the resultant string. So here it is 4 as the remainder. Now I have the answer is 3, so I have to divide 3 further by the 7. So when I am dividing 3 by 7, it gives the remainder as 3 as it is, because it is smaller than 7. So I am adding 3 here in the resultant string. Now the number becomes 0, and while loop ends. So I have resultant string as like this, but I have to reverse this resultant string, because as I say earlier, it gives the reversed result. So when I am reversing this, it becomes 34. So this is the final base 7 representation of number 25. So we can say it is base 7 representation of the number base 7 representation of number 25. So now let's doing the code. So here I have to check that, first of all, as I say earlier, I have an edge case here. So I have to check if the number is equals to 0, then I have to return 0 in the string. After that, here I am taking the string resultant, which stores the output which I want to return. After that, here I am running the while loop until, first of all, I have to check if the number is negative or not. So if num is less than 0 here, so I have to convert number in a positive number by ABS method. So ABS method converts the negative number into positive number. And also here I am taking bool variable, negative variable name. It stores the false value currently, and if the number is negative, its value becomes true. After that, I am running while loop here, which runs until number is greater than 0. After that, here I am taking the variable digit, which stores the num modulo 7. So whenever I am doing the modulus of a number with the 7, it stores the remainder in the digit variable. After that, I have to add the remainder in the resultant string. So here I am getting the digit in the integer format, so I have to convert it in a character. So here I am using character and digit, and I have to minus digit by 0. It converts digit into character. After that, I have to divide num by 7. So as I said earlier, I have to further running the while loop by the answer I am getting as the when I am get answer I am getting by dividing the number by 7. So if I have a number 25, then when I am dividing 25 by 7, I am getting uh, I have get I am getting 3 as the answer. So I have to take number 3 as the for the further while loop. So here I have to reverse the string which I have get. So res dot begin, I have to give one position here, and after that res dot end. Now here I have to check if the number is negative, then I am here I am adding minus sign before the res. Now at last I am returning res. So now let's check the code if it is working or not. So what is the mistake here? I have to check number should be less. So here I have to add plus sign because minus sign gives the out of bound result. Now let's check the code is working or not. So as you can see, it passed all the 2 test cases. Now also I can add custom test case from here. Now let's check if it is correct or not. So it also passed the custom test case. Now also I can submit the code and check. So here it passed all the 241 test case successfully. Now what is the time complexity and space complexity of the code is? So here both the time complexity and space complexity of code is big O of log 7n, and space complexity is also big O of log 7n. So this is the very interesting and real life problem solution. So if you find this solution helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.